There's section 1 and there's section 2. Section 1 is the only part of the policy that you as the insured deal with unless you have to go to section 2 for something else, and I'll explain that briefly. So section 1, there's 4 sections, right? You have your coverage A, your coverage B, your coverage C, and your coverage D. So your coverage A is your dwelling. That's your actual building, anything that's attached to it. That's your cabinets, that's your walls, that's your floors, that's your ceiling fan, that's your TV if it's mounted on the wall. That anything that's attached to your dwelling, that is a part of your dwelling insurance.
Yep.
Section B is other structures, right? Now, out of that, Section B is only allowed for 10% of your coverage A. So if you have 400,000 on your actual dwelling, 10% is allocated for other structures. Now, the other structures can be a detached garage. It could be a detached deck. It could be a detached shed, an above ground swimming pool, anything that's like a structure. So you get 10% of that. So that would be 10% of 400,000 is 40,000, right? Cool. Coverage C is your personal property. Your personal property is anything if you was to turn your house upside down and it falls to the ground, that's personal property. That's your clothes, that's your sneakers, that's your boots, your jackets, your picture frames, your knickknacks, your TVs, your refrigerator, your dining room table, your furniture. Now, section D is called loss of use and or additional living expenses. So, say for example, you experience a loss in your house, right? And the loss, part of the loss that you sustain, um, says that you cannot reside in the house because of whatever hazardous materials. If your house is a fire, obviously you can't live in there. If your house take on severe smoke damage, obviously you can't live there, right? Or if you have real bad water damage and they got to tear up your whole crib for whatever reason, you can't stay there.